I'm still weighing it up in my head about, you know, is it worth bringing all these characters through each zone? Like, is it worth bringing all my characters through each expansion, or should I just, you know, alternate kind of thing, you know? Like, what should I do? It's hard to weigh it up, you know? Yeah, it's hard to weigh it up, because I feel like I should bring them through each expansion, but at the same time I feel like I'm not really getting much from doing the second expansion, you know? I'm not getting anything out of that. So I feel like I really should just, like, say if I do Outlands, I should skip Rat. If I do Rat, I should skip Outlands, and just go like that. At the same time, it just feels so wrong. So, actually, that is meant to be part of the series, alright. Thought it was just a glitched out. No, wait, that is a glitched out texture. Never mind. I was worried it was like just gazing into the void, but maybe it is. It's hard to tell given I can't zoom in.
Well met.
But yeah, anyway. You know, fuck it. I will go through each expansion, at least right now. When I get onto the later on characters, I might decide not to. That I've done enough, and I'll just do every other expansion or whatever. When I have a choice of two, I'll pick one of them and move on. But for now, I think I'll go through all of it, you know? You're an excellent asset to the Alliance and the Kirin Tor, Kulgoroth. Well done. With time, our forces will take the mine and press the Horde dogs out of the Blastlands. But yeah, this is a Kirin Tor thing. No, it's not solely Alliance. So, yeah. It's time for you to visit the Watcher. He's been in a bit of a mood lately, and I'm not quite sure why. Head up to the top of the Mage Tower and check in on him. I don't have any work for you here, but I'm certain he will.
Be careful. You need something?
Thank you, Kulgoroth. Thanks to your efforts, I'm confident that with time, we'll retake the Netherguard mine.
For the Alliance.
Ah, the sound of things going boom makes my heart pitter-pat. You've made this Gnome's Day, Kulgoroth.
Bye for now.
So I got a 250 Alliance rep, which is, as far as I know, like, rep to the entirety of the Alliance. Just 250 spread between them all. As far as I know, anyway. So I remember hearing some other explanation for it, but I have no idea what that one was. But yeah, this place is in WoD, as of WoD, it's just completely destroyed and depopulated. Hopefully they end up rebuilding and repopulating it, because it's always kind of handy to have someone on guard watching the Dark Portal, you know? Always kind of handy.
I buy and trade.
Good for you.
Farewell.
I wonder how Inscription's doing, given that in Legion the glyphs got done away with. There's only a couple left and they're just for transmogging. Taddy's Grimshade. What are you even about? Enchanting supplies, alchemy supplies.
Good day to you.
Sometimes if you talk to an alchemy supply person, they'll have random herbs for
Open
sale.
for business.
So you can go buy them and then go auction them off for much higher price.
King's honor, friend.
My associates were correct to send you to me. I have a problem which may threaten the sanctity of Netherguard. I need someone more capable than most. Bit more Alliance rep. Just make sure the headset's fine. 1 second. Tabbing. Yeah, all's good. You may have already run into some of the Shadowsworn cultists that dwell in the caves just to the southwest of the Nethergard. They do not impress an immediate danger upon our fortress, but I fear they are planning something more dreadful than you can imagine. The low-ranking members carry spell foci that may hold an answer. Bring some back to me intact, if you can wrench them from the cultists' hands.
Light bless you.
Okay, I can go a little further. A little further. Just love the random Stormwind music. Joking aside, I actually really do love Stormwind music. Ooh. I was figuring phasing would have meant they weren't there anymore. Was not expecting that, as you can probably gather from my shudder and judder. Wish I brought up a drink with me before starting to record, because I'm fucking thirsty. 300 in a secondary profession, earning me, in a profession, scorched earth. Anyway, got to, 300 in a profession, just getting me, professional artisan. Though I already actually earned that achievement on Palnai. A cloudy, swirling orb that clings tightly to the palm of your hand. Why are they just going around randomly blasting the land? What's the point of that? There we go. There we go. There's a bit of cloth. Actually, I already have 71 bits of rune cloth. Part of me kind of almost wants to not sell any of the reagents I get, just to let it all accumulate, and then just have one big massive deluge where I just upload it, just put it all up on the auction house and just see how much money I rake in. Of course, I would probably have to start a few bank alts just for it all, you know? But it is bloody tempting. There we go.
I'm out of range.
Okay. Boss wave. It's not really to write home about, is it? Oh no, it reduced my movement speed a bit. Whatever will I do?
I need to get closer.
Okay, come on, over here. Thanks. Just a peach. Stab. Nice. And by stab, I mean prod with hammer. There's some stuff I could get over there, but let's say fuck it for a moment. And let's just head back. Prend the weak. Not really sure if I have any interest in those. That just is like a repentance. This is which replaces blind. Not sure. Do we even have blind? Don't think so. They no longer cost energy. I don't even use them, to be honest. Oh, wrong tower. We'll go up this way. Don't use them, so that's irrelevant. Don't see me using that really. Okay, there we go. And it's this tower. Don't know how I managed to get that confused, but there you go. I wasn't really watching where I was going, you know. My eyes are glazing over right now, so it's taking all my will to keep on talking and not just, you know, stare silently ahead. Someone just casted a shield spell on themselves, like demon armor, though it's obviously the mage version.
What's on your mind?
You need something?
Molten armor. It's the most recent cast one there, so I figure that's the case. The cultists will not part easily with their foci. Slay them quickly before they suspect our intent. Ably done, Kulgoroth. Now we see if my suspicions are correct. The Watcher selects a spell focus and focuses intently on its shadows. After a moment, he turns back to you with a look of horror on his face. I need you to pass on a message for me. Kazim Sharm is an old blood mage that knows a great deal about the demons of the Blasted, though you wouldn't know from working from him. He's quite old and very powerful, and a little eccentric. As of late, he spends his days in the back of the Serpent's Coil, a cave not far from where he killed those cultists. Please deliver this message to him. He will know what it means. Blood wizard and eccentric recluse.
For the Alliance.
Read. Kazim, he has returned. Watcher Marhaba. Marba. Okay. Let's head back to the Serpent's Coil, and we'll turn this in, and I'm going to end the session there. Oh, there's yet another scout. Ain't that delightful? Why are the cultists all around this guy's house? Shadowsworn Pug? Why are these guys in this guy's house? But yeah, we'll go turn this quest in and we'll get the next one, read it, and we'll call for tonight. They're sleeping here? It must feel awfully comfortable if they're bedding down. So, whose side are you on? There's a Horde banner there. Random Blood Elf Crystal. I don't know you. Ha! You Nethergarden nincompoops are always 2 steps behind me. I'm nowhere near as fast as I used to be. I don't need Mahar's note to know what's going on. Why do you think I'm cooped up in the back of this cave? What do I need? What I do need, however, is a strong worgen like you. Did you fun fighting your way to the back of this cave? I admit I haven't picked the most convenient of spots to perform my studies, especially for passing adventurers who wish to enter and leave at will. However, I can allow you to attune yourself to my bloodstone teleporters. Simply place your hands on the stone in the back corner, and you'll be teleported to the outside of the cave. Then use the stone outside to teleport back. Don't remember this actually at all. You know, the one in there kind of really makes me think of pylons, you know? And from StarCraft. They, ooh, got Stormwind and Gnormagund right there. But none for anyone else. They're the same kind of going in Legion. There's a few things that really look like pylons from StarCraft to me. For those who don't know, in StarCraft you have to build different things to increase how many units you can have in your army, be it workers or troops. In StarCraft 2 it's all about supply, but in the original StarCraft they used different terms. Well, it was ultimately the same thing. They would use different terms to get across the same point. For like Terran, they had supply. For Zerg, they had control. All the Protoss had psi. Ultimately, it's the same thing. you can call it all bananas, and it's the same thing. It's just a different name for the different factions. While it was all the same thing, I guess the names denoted a different concept for each. You know? The Terrans, to field more troops, they needed more supply. Zerg needed more control to have a bigger army. Psi, I have no fucking clue what that's meant to be. To be honest, I'm just bullshitting here. I'm hoping it sounds good. But like Terran way of getting more supply was by building supply depots. Zerg got more control by building overlords. These flying units. Supply depots is a bit self-explanatory. It's a little building they can build. While Protoss built these buildings called pylons. They gave energy to nearby buildings, and they also gave psi. So, build more pylons is a thing people frequently heard when they didn't have enough pylons built. Excellent. You've managed to perform the simplest of tasks without dying. Now that that's out of the way. But yeah, so they kind of end up vaguely making me think of pylons, in a way. And especially some stuff in Legion. I've seen the things I've seen, to done the things I've done, and to still breathe. I'm a lucky gnome. Like any good blood mage, I perform my magic with blood. All blood is different, and the Blasted Lands has several useful flavors, if you know where to look. For our purposes, basilisks and hyenas, even amounts. We're going to need plenty of it. Head west to the center of the Blasted Lands. Don't forget, you can use that teleporter. Contrary to popular belief, ancient and powerful blood mages don't drink blood. We eat normal food like everybody else, something which has been getting hard to come by in the recesses of a hostile cultist stronghold. Which, I get you're doing studies here or something, but it's very confusing to me. Why aren't they trying to force you out? I guess maybe he's powerful enough to keep him at a stalemate, but why haven't they left? You know, like they seem like they aren't like armed, ready to fight him if he tries on. They're just wandering around out there, you know? It ends up coming off as really weird. And you know, environmental storytelling, damn it. I'm always growing up I was just, how should I phrase this? Environmental storytelling is a thing I've only come to know of in the last couple of years. Growing up, storytelling has always been directly what you're told in the story. Maybe subconsciously I might have noticed stuff like that, but it's never been a real thing I've consciously noted. That's why sometimes stating the obvious can be a very important thing. People may have noticed something, but not consciously, only subconsciously. And you need to point out the obvious thing so they actually realize, oh yeah, you're right, you know? That's the thing. So, you know, environmental storytelling, damn it. The Ashbane boars in the central valley of Blasted Lands are, if nothing else, convenient for eating, as their meat does not require any cooking. Would you hunt these boars and help me replenish my ever-dwindling food stocks? So, I can get a little bit more done. He's trying to... He's using his sword in that for some reason? Bloody hell. So yeah, because these are all demon boars, their meat doesn't quite require cooking. Because they end up charring themselves. Actually, you know, I think I might call it here. There you can see the dark portal down there. It's a bit disappointing. Remember with Durakar, how he went through the little portal in Stormwind and ends up at the other side of the dark portal. You know, it's just that little thing. It takes away from the grandness of going through the dark portal for the very first time. You know, it really takes away from it. grunter.
I'm out of range.
There's a foul hound. Seems like the enemies that were around here are gone, sadly. There used to be enemies here in Classic. They were remember the fallen hero of the Horde? He gave a quest to free some of his compatriots. There are people who had been tortured and bound to these stones. Or maybe the stones were part of the torture. I'm not entirely sure. Full of Draenethyst crystal. Sphere. Nice. We'll deal with that in a moment. But they'd been bound to these crystals. And you had to fight them till they were stunned. And then you had to destroy the crystal. They used to all be along here. Alongside the demons. But clearly they aren't here now. While this is a little early, let's go through here. Oh, how I was hoping that would work. Don't think it's a level thing. Watch Commander Ralthorn Netherwayne. Warlord Dartoon. Advisor Seville.
Well met.
The only protecting our rear. The only reason you see me standing beside Horde soldiers is because our duty outweighs our enmity, however slightly. We've been charged with protecting the Dark Portal from unauthorized travel. With the recent cataclysm, we're particularly susceptible to an attack. We already heard reports of black dragons in the area. With my men focused on their duty, we need someone to keep the area demons in check. Around the portal, we'll find 3 demon lieutenants. Slay them. We'll gather that quest later on. First, we'll continue on doing what we're doing over here. There's one of those demon lieutenants. A glimmering sphere sits before you. You sense that this item will be of great value to someone within the Blasphemous. Let's go turn this in. I'll actually end this here. I'm getting very tired. This might be someone skinned. No, that looks like leaves. It's not really like, it's like they got a few bushes there. It doesn't really make sense. It would make more sense if that was someone's flayed skin, you know? Okay, come on. Damn animals. Really annoyed about how undergeared my weapons and armor are for all this. Because they're suddenly at my level, you know? Didn't really get a good chance to gear up. Have you found a flawless Draenethyst Sphere? Simply amazing. I doubted that anyone could find another sphere, and yet here it is, pulsating in my hands. Well done, Kulgoroth. Should you find any more, and I believe this to be a possibility, return them to me, and I shall reward you again. Emerald encrusted chest. And I got an eye of a Aedius, which is another thing that apparently drops from Nefarian. It is a caster ring on level 48. If Nefarian is dropping level 48 gear, I am concerned for his loot table. Because Nefarian was a end of raid boss for class, you know, he was a classic. It was the end of a raid. He was the final boss of a classic raid, you know, level 60 kind of thing. Him dropping level 48 gear is way too low level. You know, it is way too low level for him. It's completely out of place. Really satisfies. Smells like it's already been barbecued. go. Okay, got a bit of dream foil.
It's too far away.
Hey, stop. Fine. You know what? Yeah, I'll leave any more till tomorrow. I know I keep saying that. It just, I'm like, ah, yeah, I'll end this here. Then I play a bit more, and it's like, oh, I'll play more. Yeah, I'll keep playing more. Oh, give me an inch and I'll take a mile. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon to record some more. But until then, I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope you join me for the continuations. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, if there's anything you'd like me to know, if you want to give your opinion on anything, please let me know in the comment section below. Until then, folks, love and peace, baby.